Hi everybody, if you're interested in home automation, I bet you've heard about Espressif. And today we're going to talk about ESP2. This is a command line command for flashing firmware on devices with Espressif chips such as ESP8266 and ESP32. Several years ago, I made a video how to flash firmware on devices like this board. This is a printed circuit board which is part of ANAVI fume extractor, and it features ESP8266. However, over the time, Espressif released many new chips in the ESP32 family, including ESP32C3 and C6, which are both using RISC-V architecture. This is ANAVI Miracle Emitter, and in this video I'm going to show you how to flash firmware that has been already pre-compiled using ESP2 to the XIAO ESP32C3 module as part of ANAVI Miracle Emitter. Step number 1 is to install ESP2 on your computer. It runs on Microsoft Windows, macOS and Linux distributions. I'm a Linux user, so I'm going to show you how to install ESP2 on Ubuntu 24.04, which is a long-term release maintained as of the moment. On my laptop, which runs Ubuntu, I'm going to open a terminal, and first I'm going to type in sudo apt update. Debian and Ubuntu users are familiar with this command. It updates the repositories with different packages. After that, using sudo apt install, I'm going to install on the system Python 3 and pipx. The second thing, pipx, installs and runs Python applications in isolated environments. Once that completes, I'm going to use pipx install ESP2 and pipx ensure path. These two commands will make sure that ESP2 is installed and it's available as a command that can be accessed from my path. Last but not least, I'm going to run ESP2 version to verify that I have successfully installed it. I have successfully installed ESP2 on my laptop, so now it's time to flash this beast. The first example will demonstrate you how to flash both the bootloader and the firmware. ANAVI Miracle Emitter is an open source hardware development board built around XIAO ESP32C3 for controlling 5-volt addressable LED strips known as NeoPixels. The open source firmware is available at GitHub, and I've shared a release with precompiled binaries. Here you can see how I've downloaded them from GitHub and extracted them in the downloads directory. The default firmware of ANAVI Miracle Emitter is actually an Arduino sketch. It has been precompiled with Arduino IDE, and the archive contains a bunch of different files. In this case, we're going to use the file that merges together the bootloader and the firmware. I connected the board to my laptop using USB-C cable. Back in the terminal, I've executed the ESP2 command with a bunch of arguments. The first one is to set the chip, and in this case it is ESP32C3. The second argument is the port. On Linux it is /dev/tty-acm0. The next argument is the baud rate, and after that, another argument is the write_flash. Here comes the tricky part. We have to set the address, and in this case we're flashing both the bootloader and the firmware, so we start from 0. The last thing that I have written in the terminal is the name of the binary file that is going to be flashed on the microcontroller. The speed of flashing depends on the baud rate and the file size, so it takes a while. In this case it took about 20 seconds. As you can see on your screen, during the flashing in the terminal, we have an indication of the writing in percentage. After that, when it completes, we'll see something like hash of data verified, hard resetting via RTS pin, and after that, our board will reboot with the bootloader and the firmware that we have just flashed. ESP2 also allows you to flash just the firmware on ESP32C3 devices without changing the bootloader. Let me show you how to do this. For the second example, we're using pretty much the same command with two major differences. First, we're gonna specify a different address, and second, we're gonna specify a different file, because this time we're flashing just the firmware by keeping the bootloader. The numeric values passed to write flash can be specified either in hex or decimal. In this case, we're specifying 10,000 in hexadecimal. This is the address after the bootloader, and this is where we're gonna flash the firmware. By the way, the description of the video contains the exact commands that I'm typing in here, so we can just do copy paste if you have the same setup. Although in this video we used just the write flash to copy bootloader and flash to our microcontroller, in reality ESP2 supports other commands for reading the existing bootloader and firmware or erasing the memory on the microcontroller. I executed the command. You know the drill from the first demonstration, so we have to wait for a while until ESP2 copies the firmware to the board. This procedure is faster compared to the first demonstration because this time we're flashing just the firmware without the bootloader, so we're saving a few seconds. Let's summarize what we've learned in this video. ESP2 handles firmware on ESP8266 and ESP32, including ESP32C3 with RISC-V core. It is used to write, read, and erase flash memory. It is Python-based. The source code is available in GitHub. To flash the firmware without changing the bootloader on XIAO ESP32C3, use address in hex 10,000. ESP2 is open source software. The code is available in GitHub under GPL version 2 license. In this video, I showed you demonstrations using ANAVI Miracle Emitter that features XIAO ESP32C3 module. However, you can apply the same knowledge on other ESP-C3 devices. If you're curious to learn more about ANAVI Miracle Emitter, I have to tell you that this is an open source hardware development board that I've designed in KiCad, and I've covered it in various other videos. Links are available in the description. Furthermore, if you want to use ESP2 for flashing ESP8266, I have another tutorial and a link to it is also available in the description. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it was interesting. Please consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the like button. Stay tuned for new videos and see you soon.